is everyone's business. The business of providing sanitation facilities should be the concern of every one of us. Each sector has its own set of resources, its own specific value add, and therefore its own role to play in the sanitation market. But sometimes, as we all get so focused on our theories, our deadlines, ideologies, we seem to forget that we need to come together towards achieving the common goal of improving sanitation development in the country. And when we make mistakes, we are not the ones who lose out, but the people.
The government of Bangladesh set an incredibly ambitious agenda, really from independence, but particularly in the last 20, 25 years.
Actually, without government political commitment, you cannot achieve anything, especially in the development activities. We realized the necessity of sanitation. We started community-led total sanitation. And that was a very successful part of the sanitation history.
We just left the era of Millennium Development Goals. Now we're at the era of Sustainable Development Goals. We're looking to move millions of people to improve sanitation. And we have to do things differently.
SGD targets is not so simple like MDG targets. MGD target was to increase the number of sanitation facilities. But in SGD targets is for making the achievement sustainable.
There are over 5 million toilets sold every year in this country. The problem with that is that the majority of the toilets going out are very poor quality.
To move beyond a very basic pit latrine into something that's a little more sophisticated, something that really protects people's health, that costs money. And it costs a lot of energy to be able to move those products and services into the locations where low-income people live.
We can't do that by relying on limited donor funds and latrine pads that need to be replaced every year.
Bangladesh is a densely populated country with a population of 160 million people. So doing everything by the government is not possible and is also not feasible.
The private sector offers an interesting opportunity to basically come in and essentially co-finance this overall mission, to be able to be the direct line folks offering the products and services.
Our part is to make the product and make it commercially viable and sell it all the year round, for the benefit, and we have been doing so. We will be benefited because we are commercial organizations. If we can sell something which people need, we can earn some money, and that's we can grow.
Participation of everybody is required for any development activity, especially for making the development activities sustainable.
So we look at both the supply and the demand, as well as the support of the market system.
The sanitation marketing project is creating public-private development platforms, or PPTPs, to help each of the respective actors learn more about how they can use their existing expertise and resources to support each other.
We want to move away from this idea that we need to spend hours and hours in meetings or compromise on our values and interests or even change the way that we work on a normal basis. This is about meeting multiple incentives by simply getting people to do what they do best already.
The role of the government is to create an enabling environment so that everybody can take part in the process.
We are the commercial people and we do the business. We are trying to make it economically and sell the product to the mass people. Sometimes we find that the poor people who cannot afford the sanitary items because of their poverty. So in this case, I should say either NGO or government should come forward.
Development sector has a wealth of experience and resources to raise awareness about what improved sanitation means, so that people can recognize when they are getting a safe solution.
We find that NGO is doing a wonderful job of finding out the real needs of the community.
Supporting the communities to realize the necessity creating awareness.
The big challenge for those of us who working in the development sector is that we have to stop thinking about where else we can step in and help.
If we cannot involve the private sector, so it will not be possible to achieve the target.
This is what shared value is about, and we believe this is what sanitation marketing is about.
Like I said earlier, it's everyone's business. We just need to make it run.